When did you last just sit? No phone, no music, no one talking at you. Just you and the quiet. Most people are terrified of that silence. They'll do anything to fill it. But here's what's actually happening when you don't. Your brain doesn't go quiet when you're alone with your thoughts. It goes loud, beautifully, surprisingly loud. Scientists call it the default mode network. It's the part of your brain that only fully activates when you stop doing and start simply being. When your mind is left to wander freely, it doesn't waste time. It starts solving your life. Think about your greatest insights, your best ideas, your most important decisions. When did they actually come to you? Not at your desk, not in a meeting, in the shower, on a walk, staring out a window, alone with nothing but your own mind. That's not a coincidence. That's your default mode network doing exactly what it was designed to do. And right now, I want you to stay with me, because what I'm about to show you will completely change how you think about thinking. There are 5 things that happen inside your brain the moment you're truly alone, and every single one of them is extraordinary. Number 1, your brain starts processing everything you've been too busy to deal with. Think of your mind like a browser with 50 tabs open. Noise keeps them all running at once. Silence lets your brain finally start closing them, one by one. When you're finally quiet, your brain begins replaying conversations, moments, decisions, not to torture you, to finish processing them. That conversation you keep replaying, your brain is literally trying to find what it missed, to extract the lesson so it can finally let it go. Silence gives your brain the bandwidth it needs to do this work. The same work it desperately needed to do, but never had the space for. Number 2, your brain begins connecting dots it couldn't connect before. Have you ever had a completely random connection between 2 totally unrelated things suddenly make perfect sense to you? That's your default mode network working at full power. When your brain isn't being bombarded with input, it starts cross-referencing everything it knows. It becomes a connection machine. Einstein called it combinatorial creativity, the ability to link things that seem unrelated. He said his greatest breakthroughs never came at a desk. They came on walks, in silence. Number 3, your sense of self begins to rebuild. Every day you perform, for your boss, your friends, social media, you wear 100 different faces, and slowly, you forget which one is yours. But when you're truly alone, completely alone, the performance stops. And in that silence, something starts coming back. The real you. Psychology calls this self-referential processing. Your brain uses solitude to ask the question it never gets to ask when life is loud. Who am I actually? What do I actually want? Most people never ask these questions. Not because they don't care, but because they never create the silence to hear the answers. Number 4, your brain begins to literally rewire itself. Neuroscientists have discovered that during quiet, unstructured thought, your brain forms new neural connections at a significantly higher rate. You are literally building new architecture in your own mind. This is why people who regularly spend time in silence tend to be more creative, more emotionally resilient, more self-aware. The science is clear on this. Number 5, and this one might be the most important of all. Your brain starts accessing something most people call intuition, but scientists call it deep pattern recognition. You know that feeling when you just know something without being able to explain why? That isn't magic. That's your brain's deepest processing system finally getting a signal. Your subconscious has been collecting data your whole life. Millions of tiny observations, patterns, signals. When you finally get quiet, it surfaces. It speaks. And when you learn to listen to that voice, it will never once lead you wrong. But here's what's fascinating. Most people never experience this because most people are never truly alone with their thoughts long enough for any of it to happen. The moment there's a pause, they reach for their phone. The moment it's quiet, they put on a podcast. The moment they're alone, they text someone. We are addicted to input, and that addiction is costing us something profound: our ability to know ourselves. And the terrifying truth? Most people go their entire lives without ever really being alone with themselves. They wonder why they feel lost. So let's talk about what you can actually do. Because understanding this isn't enough. You have to practice it. You don't need a monastery. You don't need a week in the wilderness. You need 20 minutes every single day. Step 1. Every morning, before your phone, before anyone else, sit quietly for just 5 minutes. No input, just you. Step 2. Take a walk with no destination and no headphones. Let your mind go wherever it wants. Don't control it. Follow it. Don't try to think about anything specific. The moment you stop trying, your brain will start doing the very things we've been talking about. Give it the space. Step 3. Create a silence ritual. A bath with no phone. A meal eaten slowly with no screen. A drive with the radio off. Protect these moments like they're your most valuable appointment. Because here's the truth that every ancient wisdom tradition knew, and that modern neuroscience is only just confirming. The mind that has space is the mind that has power. Step 4. Learn to be bored. On purpose. Boredom is not emptiness. It is the doorway. The moment just before your default mode network fully activates. The discomfort you feel at the beginning of silence is real. Your brain is recalibrating. It's withdrawing from the stimulus it's become dependent on. Push through it, because what waits on the other side of that discomfort is something worth every second of the difficulty. Clarity. Yourself. There is a version of you that only exists in the quiet. A version that knows things the busy version of you has forgotten. And it's been waiting, patiently, faithfully, for you to come back. Come back to the silence. Not because it's comfortable, but because it's honest. And in that honesty, you'll find everything you've been looking for. In the silence, you are not alone. You are finally, completely, with yourself. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, today. Put your phone in another room. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Sit somewhere you find beautiful, inside or outside, and do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Notice what comes up. Don't judge it, don't analyze it, just notice. Your brain knows what to do, you just need to let it. Because the greatest conversations you will ever have will not be with other people. They will be with yourself. In the quiet. When did you last truly listen to yourself? Not your anxiety, not your obligations, not what others think, but you, the real you, underneath all of it. That voice is the most important one you will ever hear. And all it asks is the simplest thing in the world. A little quiet. A little time. Just for you. If this spoke to something in you, share it with one person who you think has forgotten to listen to themselves. They'll understand why. And the beautiful thing is, once you start practicing this, the silence stops feeling like emptiness. It starts feeling like home. You begin to notice things you never noticed before. The way light falls on water, the texture of silence itself, the specific quality of your own thoughts. This is what silence gives you that nothing else can. Presence. Real, complete, undistracted presence in your own life. Most people sleepwalk through their lives. They are physically present and mentally somewhere else. In the past, in the future, in their phone, in their anxiety, everywhere except here. Silence brings you back. To here. To now. To you. You started this video sitting somewhere. Maybe you're still there. Maybe something in the last few minutes has shifted slightly. That shift, however small, is real. The world will keep being loud. It will keep demanding your attention, your reaction, your presence, everywhere except inside yourself. That will not change. But you can change how much of yourself you give it. You can choose, deliberately, consciously, every single day, to come back to the quiet, to come back to yourself. Make the quiet non-negotiable. Guard it like the most important meeting of your day, because it is. The people who seem most at peace, most creative, most genuinely alive, they all share one thing. They have a relationship with their own inner world. They know how to be alone with themselves without being lonely. That's not a personality type. That's a practice. And it's available to every single person watching this right now. Start small. Tomorrow morning, 5 minutes. No phone, no input, no agenda. Just you and whatever comes up. That's all. 5 minutes. And on the days when 5 minutes feels like too much, when the quiet feels impossible, those are the days you need it most. Because here's the last thing I want you to hear. You are not missing anything out there. The most interesting thing in the world is in here. Your own mind, when you finally give it quiet, is the most extraordinary place you will ever visit. And it's been there all along, waiting for you to arrive. Go there often. Stay as long as you can. Bring nothing. Leave with everything. The quiet is not empty. It never was. It is the fullest place you know. If this video found you at the right moment, if something in it landed, then you already know what to do. Turn off the noise, sit down, and listen to what's been trying to reach you.